In this video, we talk about America celebrating 250 years of independence. On July 4th, 2026, the United States will mark a profound milestone. It will celebrate its 250th anniversary, also known as the semi-quincentennial. This is a moment to pause and reflect on 250 years of an extraordinary journey. It is a story of a nation born from an idea, that all people are created equal and endowed with certain unalienable rights. This single powerful idea has guided the country through trials and triumphs, through division and unity. The America 250 commemoration is designed to be more than just a party. It is a year-long exploration of our shared history, a celebration of our diverse present, and a collective dream for our future. It invites every American from every walk of life to find their place in the nation's ongoing story. The significance of this anniversary extends far beyond a single date on the calendar. It represents a quarter of a millennium of democratic experiment. We have seen the nation expand from 13 colonies along the Atlantic coast to a vast continent-spanning republic. We have witnessed struggles for freedom and equality that have reshaped the very meaning of our founding documents. The America 250 events are being planned to honor this complex and often contradictory history. The goal is to create the largest and most unifying commemoration in our history, bringing together citizens from all 50 states, the territories, and the District of Columbia. It is a call to remember where we have been and to thoughtfully consider where we are going. Leading this monumental effort is a combination of national leadership and grassroots energy. In January 2025, President Donald Trump established Task Force 250, a body housed within the Department of Defense and chaired by the President himself, to oversee the federal execution of the events. This works alongside the U.S. Semi-Quincentennial Commission, a nonpartisan group created by Congress in 2016, and the America 250 nonprofit organization, which is coordinating nationwide initiatives with support from major corporate partners. This collaborative structure ensures that the celebration is both grand in its national scope and deeply personal in its local expression, reflecting the federalist spirit of the nation itself. This celebration is a chance for a national conversation. It asks us to look at our history with clear eyes, acknowledging both the soaring achievements and the painful shortcomings. It is an invitation to listen to one another's stories, to understand different perspectives, and to find the common ground that still binds us together as a people. Over the next year, leading up to the grand anniversary, communities across the country will begin their own observances. From small-town parades to major city festivals, the spirit of 250 will ripple across the land, reminding us of the enduring promise of America and the role each of us plays in fulfilling it. To understand the importance of 250 years, we must return to the beginning. We must go back to a sweltering summer in Philadelphia in 1776. It was there that a group of determined delegates pledged their lives, their fortunes, and their sacred honor to a radical proposition. The Declaration of Independence was not just a breakup letter to a king, it was a mission statement for a new kind of nation. It declared that government derives its just powers from the consent of the governed. This single document set in motion a revolution that would not only win a war, but also ignite a fire for liberty that would spread across the globe. That moment in Independence Hall is the bedrock upon which everything else has been built. The journey since that moment has been long and arduous. America has grown and changed in ways the founders could never have imagined. We fought a brutal civil war to redefine freedom and preserve the Union. We welcomed waves of immigrants who brought new cultures, new energy, and new dreams to our shores. We navigated economic depressions and world wars, each time emerging with a renewed sense of purpose. Past anniversaries have marked these turning points. The 1876 Centennial Exposition in Philadelphia showcased America's industrial might to the world. The 1976 Bicentennial, with its tall ships and American Freedom Train, helped heal the nation's spirit after a period of deep division. Now, as we approach the semi-quincentennial, we build on this tradition of remembrance. The planning for America 250 is deeply rooted in this historical context, seeking to tell a more complete and inclusive story. For example, in New York, where a third of all Revolutionary War battles were fought, Fort Ticonderoga is already hosting reenactments. The state is preparing for Sail for the 250, an event that will bring a massive international flotilla of tall ships to the Port of New York and New Jersey, echoing the grand naval parades of the past. These events connect us directly to the sights and sounds of our history, making the past feel present and alive. This anniversary also provides an opportunity to honor the heroes who have shaped our nation. A key project is the National Garden of American Heroes, a sculpture garden set to open in July 2026. It will feature 250 statues of figures from all walks of life, from George Washington and Martin Luther King Jr. to Babe Ruth and other cultural icons. This initiative, like many others, seeks to represent the full, diverse tapestry of American greatness. It acknowledges that our history has been written not just by presidents and generals, but by inventors, artists, activists, and ordinary citizens who dared to dream of a better country. The America 250 celebration is not a single event, but a mosaic of thousands of them, taking place in every corner of the nation. The festivities will officially launch in the summer of 2025, when President Trump is scheduled to visit the Iowa State Fairgrounds to announce initiatives like the Great America State Fair and the federally backed Patriot Games. This kickoff will set the stage for a year of unprecedented national engagement. The goal is to ensure that every American has a chance to participate in a meaningful way, whether through large-scale national projects or intimate local gatherings that celebrate a community's unique heritage. At the national level, a series of ambitious programs will connect Americans to their history and to each other. America's Field Trip will provide 150 school children with the opportunity to visit landmarks like the Statue of Liberty and the National Museum of African American History and Culture. The Great American Road Trip will encourage travel to historic sites, especially along the famed Route 66, which celebrates its own 100th anniversary. Meanwhile, the Our American Story Project will collect oral histories from everyday citizens for preservation in the Library of Congress, ensuring that the voices of our time are carried into the future for generations to come. State and local commissions are the heart of the celebration, tailoring events to reflect their own unique histories. In Mississippi, the two Mississippi museums will host a year-long exhibit called Mississippi Made, while the state legislature has funded grants for local events like patriotic concerts and choir performances. In Boston, new and more inclusive public monuments are being commissioned. Arizona is touring a replica of the Liberty Bell across the state. In Philadelphia, the city is recruiting over 10,000 ambassadors to welcome visitors and will bury a time capsule on July 4, 2026, to be opened on the nation's 500th anniversary. These diverse activities are united by a common theme, bringing people together. They are designed to foster dialogue, encourage civic pride, and strengthen the bonds of community. From the grand spectacle of tall ships sailing into New York Harbor to a public reading of the Declaration of Independence in Hawaii, each event is a thread in a larger national tapestry. It is a celebration that reflects the country itself, a collection of many different voices, traditions, and stories, all contributing to a single, extraordinary national narrative. It is a chance to celebrate what we share, even as we honor the differences that make us strong. As we celebrate 250 years of independence, we are invited not only to look back but also to look forward. This anniversary is a powerful moment for reflection on the kind of nation we want to be for the next 250 years. The promise of America has always been about the future. It is a promise of progress, of striving to form a more perfect union. The America 250 commemoration embraces this forward-looking spirit, encouraging all citizens to think about the challenges and opportunities that lie ahead. It asks a simple but profound question: what will be our generation's contribution to the American story? Initiatives like America Innovates, a traveling tech expo, are designed to spark this very conversation. The expo will showcase groundbreaking American innovations while soliciting ideas from the public about what the future could hold. This focus on ingenuity and progress is a reminder that America's greatest strength has always been its ability to reinvent itself, to adapt to new realities, and to pioneer new frontiers. The challenges of our time, from technological disruption to environmental change, are immense, but so is our capacity for creativity and resilience. This celebration is a call to harness that capacity for the common good. Unity is a central theme of this commemoration, and for good reason. In a time of deep political and social polarization, the 250th anniversary offers a rare opportunity to focus on what unites us. It is a chance to reaffirm our shared commitment to the core principles of liberty, equality, and justice. The events are intentionally designed to be inclusive, telling the stories of all Americans and ensuring that every voice is heard. By coming together to celebrate our shared history, we can begin to mend divisions and build bridges toward a more cohesive and collaborative future. The hope is that this year of celebration will leave a lasting legacy of renewed civic engagement and mutual respect. Ultimately, the future of America rests in the hands of its people. The next chapter of our history has yet to be written. Will we rise to the challenges of our time with the same courage and conviction as the generations who came before us? Will we continue to strive toward the ideals articulated in our founding documents? The America 250 celebration is a moment of hope and possibility. It is an invitation to each of us to recommit to the American experiment, to participate in our democracy, and to work together to build a future that is worthy of our past. The next 250 years begin now, with us.